So what's the one quality that really separates the highest achievers from, well, everyone else? It's not luck, it's not raw talent, or even who you know. Nope, it's a skill that's way more powerful. And the best part? Absolutely anyone can learn it. I mean, it's a question we've all asked ourselves at some point, right? You look around and see some people just crushing it, succeeding wildly, while others who seem just as smart and capable are kind of just spinning their wheels. So what's the real secret? Well, you might be surprised at how simple the answer actually is. So when researchers studied thousands and thousands of successful people, they found this one thing, this common denominator. It's a single, super powerful principle that's basically the foundation for everything they've achieved. And this quote, man, it just cuts right to the heart of it all. It really comes down to a fundamental choice in your mindset. Are you going to spend your energy making excuses and justifying why you can't do something? Or are you going to use that exact same energy to find a way to make progress and move forward? Okay, so this is a huge finding from a major study. And here's the kicker. Successful people don't necessarily enjoy doing the hard stuff. It's just as tough for them as it is for anyone else. But, and this is the key, they do it anyway because they're focused on the awesome results they'll get down the line. On the flip side, unsuccessful people get totally sidetracked by what feels good right now. They choose the easy, tension-relieving tasks that lead, well, pretty much nowhere. Which brings us to our very first big idea. We have to cure ourselves of what you might call excuse-itis. Yeah, it's that disease of making excuses for everything. And trust me, it is absolutely fatal to your success. But the good news is, there's a cure. And the cure is this really powerful idea. You have to vote yourself off the island. Just stop waiting around for someone to come rescue you. It's about taking 100% absolute responsibility for your life and your results. No more excuses, no more blaming your circumstances. It's all on you.
All right, so how do you know if that excuse you keep telling yourself is actually legit? Try this really simple test. Think about your big excuse. Not enough time, not enough money, don't have the right connections, whatever it is. Now, look around and ask yourself this one question. Is there anyone else out there with my exact same excuse who has managed to be successful anyway? The answer, my friend, is always, always yes. And if millions of other people have done it, you can too.
Okay, on to our second key idea. This is what we call the master skill of success. It's a really simple discipline, but it can just dramatically, massively, multiply your chances of hitting any goal you set for yourself. Now, let's be real for a second. Most people think they have goals. They say things like, oh, I want to grow my business, or I want to be financially free. But if we're being honest, for most people, those aren't really goals. They're more like hopes, wishes, just daydreams with no real power behind them. Here's a great way to think about it. A goal that isn't written down is basically a bullet without any gunpowder. It has no force. It's just there. But that simple act of actually writing it down, that's what loads the powder into the cartridge. That's what gives it the power to actually make an impact. So, how much of a difference does this one little thing actually make? Well, a study mentioned in USA Today found something staggering. People who simply wrote down their resolutions were, wait for it, 1,100% more likely to achieve them. Let that sink in for a second. 1,100%. That is not just a small improvement. That is a total game changer. And here's the bottom line, the crucial point. Only about 3% of adults have actual written goals. And guess what? Pretty much everyone else ends up working for that 3%. So the question is simple. Which group do you want to be in? All right, that brings us to our third and final key idea. And this one is all about how you structure your day, every single day. It's a super simple principle called dinner before dessert. And it is the absolute essence of self-discipline. Just think about your typical workday. If you start your day with all the easy, low-value stuff, the dessert, you'll feel busy, for sure, but you're really just relieving tension. And then you get to the end of the day, and that one big, important thing is still sitting there untouched. But if you tackle the big, important goal-achieving tasks first, the dinner, you build incredible momentum. You guarantee you're making progress on what truly matters. This choice between dinner and dessert, it's a choice you're making every single hour of your day. Okay, so we've covered these three big ideas. Now it's time to get practical. Let's talk about an action plan. 3 simple steps you can start taking, like today, to see some real changes. First up, Write down your goals. Seriously, take 10 minutes today and just get crystal clear on what you want to achieve. Second, identify your dinner. Every single morning, before you do anything else, figure out what that single most important task is, and then do it first. No exceptions. And third, ask for more responsibility. Don't wait around for challenges to find you. Actively seek them out. This is how you prove your value and accelerate your growth like nothing else.
All right, so let's do a super quick recap of the 3 core pillars of self-discipline that are really going to unlock your full potential.
First, no more excuses. Remember, vote yourself off the island. Take 100% ownership. Second, write it down. Turn those wishes into actual goals, and you could increase your chance of success by, 1,100%. And third, dinner before dessert. Always tackle the most important thing first. Choose long-term results over short-term comfort. Look, putting these ideas into practice is really the key to making progress. So if you're ready to take this kind of disciplined action and apply it to growing your business and finding more clients, then go ahead and book a free call with us at CT Marketing. The link is right below.